Hello everybody and welcome to another lesson of your English tutor. Today we will be talking about questions. Questions? What is a question? Well, this should give it away, the question mark, it's called in English. But when you want to know something or what something is in English, you will ask a question. Now, to form a question, we use the verb, such as to be, like are or is. These are verbs of to be, plus the subject, which is he, she, it, we, they, me, you, and the rest of the sentence. Okay? So, verb, subject, the rest of the sentence. So, here's an example. You are French. This is a statement. You are French. But if you want that to be a question, you will put this here and this here. The verb are, the verb to be, are goes first and then you. So it becomes, are you French? Are you French? Notice the voice goes up. Are you French? That's a bit dramatic, but that is how you ask a question in English. Are you French? Let's look at some more examples. Is James a farmer? Is James a farmer? Do you remember what a farmer is? I'll show a photo once again. This is a farmer. Now, if I wanted to know if you are a farmer, I would say, are you a farmer? Is James a farmer? Here's the next one. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Do you remember? This is a doctor. Doctor. Are you a doctor? Are we going to the gym? Do you remember the gym? Here's a gym. Are we going to the gym? Question mark. Well, I should anyways. Are we going to the gym? Is she a waitress? Do you remember what a waitress is? That is the female version of a waiter, a waitress. Now, say these with me. Is James a farmer? Say it. Is James a farmer? Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Are we going to the gym? Are we going to the gym? Is she a waitress? So notice in English, the question mark is always at the end of the sentence. It's the last thing. You also do not include a period after. This forms as the period as well. Now, here is our verb. Now, these are the verb to be. Is, are, is. James is our subject. You is our subject here. We is our subject. And she is our subject as well. Verb, subject, and the rest of the sentence. Got it? Good. Here's the next part. If you remember, in the last lesson, I talked briefly about does and do. Now, using do and does in a question, well, you use them specifically for the subject. It's a little bit tricky, but I will explain. So, you use do and does for questions with I, we, they, you, he, she, and it. But they are split into two different categories. So, with do, first off, can you say do? Do. Easy. Do. So, when you are using a question with do, you must be using the subject I, we, they, or you. For example, do we have a football? Do they go swimming? Do you like apples? Now, you use does with he, she, and it. Easy enough. Just remember, does is he, she, it, and do is the rest. This is important to remember because you cannot use does with these subjects. Does we, does you, that's not good. That is not good English. Does he, yes. Does she, yep, you got it. Does it, perfect. Now let's look at some examples. Do you, notice we use you, do you like mornings? You remember morning? This is our photo of the morning. Drink some coffee. Morning. Do you like mornings? Question mark. Do you go to the gym? Do you go to the gym? Now, let's look at does. Does he like apples? So now, because of he, we are going to use does. When we use you, we use do. Got it? Does he like apples? Does she play football? Does she play football? Question mark. Does she play football? Can you say it? Does she play football? Does she play football? We use she, so that means we must use does. Does it need some water? Now, it is used for animals, such as a pet, so it's less likely that you will see this. For example, does it need water could be about your dog or your cat. Does it need food? Does it need water? Does it bite? Like that. It. And that will conclude our lesson, I believe. I'll see you in the next one.